We're going to walk around, show you some amazing cars. Right off the bat, I want to get to the back of this guy because I'm pretty sure this is the brand new Revuelto. Yeah, there it is right there. I didn't even have to get to the back. This is the brand new Lamborghini Revuelto, which I don't know if this is the Revuelto. I think this is the Aventador. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. This is a Huracan. But they look so similar that I didn't even realize this was the brand new Revuelto. As I walked by this thing earlier, and I was like, oh, look, another Lamborghini. But also speaks to how many cars you see here at the Chattanooga Motorcar Festival. There's McLarens, on Lamborghinis, on Ferraris, just so many of them here that I don't want to say they all start blending together, but there's so many of them you could mistake a Lambo for another Lambo so to speak. But we're just going to walk through. There's a ton of cars to see here. Stick with me because there's also a lot of people here, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to go through this ocean of people. If you're just joining us, we are at the 2024 Chattanooga Motorcar Festival. There's a ton of amazing cars here. There's obviously a lot of people here, but don't let that fool you. There's some incredible vehicles here. Let me just get through the people and I'll show you some of the cars that are here. Very, very well done, very high, highly finished, highly polished, just excellent vehicles. We're just going to walk around and show you some. There's a really nice GT500 here. Get the interior for you. A nice 6-speed on the floor there for you. Very, very well done, very clean. If you're just joining us, we are in Chattanooga, Tennessee, checking out this amazing GT500 supercharged. I didn't get enough sleep last night. And right next to it, some really, really nice Jaguars. This is the whole Jaguar Club section. Let me show you here. Now, there's a car over here, the XJ220. Let me show you this thing. Don't go anywhere. There's a car here you have to see. If you're just joining us, we are here at the 2024 Chattanooga Motorcar Festival. And I want you to see, this is an XJ220. This is probably one of the rarest cars you'll ever see in your life. One of the rarest ones I've ever seen, maybe the rarest. Very, very exclusive. I believe there's only 178. Sorry, I'm trying to get around the people. So 178 of these that were built, and there's only 30 of them inside the U.S. The engine bay, it's fascinating because we were talking to the owner and he's like, you pretty much have to lay on the car. You can't get to that engine without actually getting, touching the car kind of thing. It's almost impossible, short of wearing like an actual harness or something propelled or suspended from the air. But really, really cool vehicle, very rare. And I'm gonna break out of here. Stick with us. There's so many people here, which is, it's not a bad thing. It's just, there's so many people here that it's 11:30 and you'd think half the city of Chattanooga was downtown right now. So. But if you're joining us, we are in Chattanooga, Tennessee for the 2024 Chattanooga Motorcar Festival. And we appreciate you watching. Don't go anywhere. We have Ferraris on top of McLarens, on top of Lambos, on top of more Ferraris. There's so many here. This is a 2023 Puro Sangue. If you look at the actual word, it's Puro Sang, but it's Italian. Puro Sangue, or I'm just totally butchering it. One second here. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Sorry. Oh, how do you say that? How do you say that?
Puro Sangue.
Puro Sangue. For everyone in the audience, Puro Sangue. I'm live streaming to YouTube, so I'm like Puro Sangue. So thank you. I was just butchering it.
Pure blood.
Pure blood. Okay, so it means. Thank you very much. So it means pure blood, and we have some awesome suicide doors here, and this thing. I mean, it sounds just like, when he popped the hood, it sounds just like a Ferrari. It basically is a Ferrari. It is the most sports car SUV you've ever seen in your life. And I think this was going for approximately $650,000. It is for sale. So if you're watching and you have, $650,000 plus taxes and title to drop, feel free to hit up the Ferrari dealer of Atlanta. This is the 812 GTS. This is a pre-owned 2022. Coming in around $649,000 there. And let me show you a few other of the cars here. Forgive me, I'm just going to duck the line because I have a media badge. I can duck the badge, or duck the line and not get yelled at badge. So let me just jump in here. I'm actually getting you access that you can't get normally, and it's because I have the official I can duck the line and get away with it badge. So you're getting kind of an exclusive here. This is a 52 Ferrari 375. This was built by Ferrari to run at the Indy 500. It's a pretty darn rare car. I'm not sure how many they built, but they built it specifically for the purpose. Check out the shifter. Specifically for the purpose of running at the Indy 500. Look at these brakes. These brakes are amazing. I believe they're drums. I mean, they're just massive brakes. Yeah, really cool to see. And let me show you a few others that are in here. If you see one you want to see, let me get a closer look. Definitely shout it out, but there's some really, really nice Ferraris in here. I mean, don't get me wrong. All of these Ferraris, if you saw any one of these Ferraris, you would stop and stare at like a gas station, but nice Testarossa here. Spencer, Jay did not drive the Bentley down, sorry. Oh, sorry. If you're just joining us, we are here at the Chattanooga Motorcar Festival, the 2024 Chattanooga Motorcar Festival. And we're checking out the Ferrari section right now. And this is our Fresh Vintage Shorts is our channel where we have a lot of our secondary shorts. And we have our, just a kind of our help redirect to our main channel, Fresh Vintage. So if you've just found this video in the shorts feed, wow, look at that RPMs. They go up to 10,000 RPM. That's amazing. If you just found this, definitely hit up not just Fresh Vintage Shorts. Please like and subscribe, but check out Fresh Vintage. Well, this thing actually feels kind of warm. Yeah, they must have had this thing running not long ago. But check out Fresh Vintage. That's our main channel. And, one car down here, I just want to show you one other car. Bear with me while I duck the line here. Here we go. I've gotten pretty good about ducking the line. Stick with me. Don't go anywhere. There is another car down here. I actually walked by earlier. Let me get this for you. Don't go anywhere, I promise. This is a newer, yet very rare. This, I think, is a 2009. Ooh, they have the top down, too. This is a 2009, I believe it is. This was one of the few Bianco cars that was built by, I can't remember the exact specifics of it, but this is actually a very, very rare car. And now that we're kind of Ferrari'd out, we're going to walk down this hill past one or two more Ferraris. And what we're going to do is we're going to go check out some, there's a Countach over here. There's a couple McLarens over here, so don't go anywhere. There's a whole other parking lot you can see right over there. Bear with me while I work my way. Oh, excuse me. Bear with me while I work my way around some people here. There we go. So here's the Countach I just mentioned. Very, very well done. Very clean. Those are some crazy brake lights too. Wow. Let's check the interior out here. I guess so. We'll check out the frunk. Lamborghini was doing frunks before Tesla, long before Tesla, I guess, huh? Let me just pan on over to the other Lambo here. Excuse me. Very, very nice to see. Yeah, I think we all had some of these cars on our walls growing up at one point. I had all the Mopar, all the crap Mopars of the late 90s that are all rusted and gone now. But I did have them hanging on the walls as well. So there's a little bit of everything. This was amazing. This guy keeps moving this too. It's not real, it's fake, but it's pretty cool to see. So let's see what else is happening here. Appreciate everybody watching. Please like and subscribe. Ooh, they moved speaking of cars from the 90s, they moved the 3000 GT. Let me sneak by here. I'm going to go right past the Lambo to show you the Mitsubishi Eclipse 3000 GT. This is the VR4. You don't see many of these. Most time, unfortunately, you do see them. They're all ragged out. They're just not in good shape. But if I remember correctly, the VR4 had twin turbo, all-wheel drive steering, all-wheel drive, sorry. And it actually had pneumatic air dams on the front and back, so that above a certain speed, it would actually, the air dams would change to help put more downforce on the car. Not that this is any way, shape, or form an actual race car, but it automatically did that in the VR4 package. Forgive me. Some Toyota power here. We got some Hilux power. Check that out. The thing is very well done. Very clean. There you go. I'm assuming you can hear me okay, but leave me a comment. Let me know how the sound is. Some more Toyota power here. And then over here, there's some Corvettes, a couple other things over here. I'm going to show you the Shelby. Stick with us while we show you the Shelby. There's a whole row of cars that I didn't even, get to. Wow, check this out. Thank you very much. Appreciate the sound check. It should work, but we've had weeks of it should work, but it doesn't work. Whether it's the YouTube app just refusing to cooperate with live streaming, or the microphone's not working right. Technology's great when it works, so I'll just leave it at that. But man, check out those side pipes. Yeah, the Cobra is very nice. Very clean interior. Gotta love that wood steering wheel. that shifter too. That shifter, man, I feel like that shifter's a little far back. Like I'd want it further up, but you could probably still get the job done there. Very clean. Just don't burn your feet, or sorry, burn your legs. Your jeans will probably be on fire if you catch your what do you call it? Your pant legs on the door there. And just sitting over in the corner here, there's a DeLorean. It's not a a time machine or anything. It's just a stock DeLorean, but it's still cool to see here at this amazing. Excuse me. Amazing. No, you're good, man.
I know what it's like to do content. People walking up.
It's all good, man. It's a kid like walked right in front of me. His dad's apologizing for it. It's like, it's okay. Kid's like 9 years old and he sees a DeLorean. I would do the same thing too. So I kind of wonder what's under the hood. Like this car is very well done, but it almost just looks like it's, I don't want to say it's primered, but it kind of makes me wonder what's under the hood. Because if you pulled up next to it, it'd be like, oh, it's a cool Mustang, but something tells me there's a beast of an engine under the hood of that thing. The world may never know, I guess. So we're gonna keep on walking here. Don't go anywhere. We're about a little under half of the way through the cars, so we're gonna keep on cruising. And if you just found us here in the vertical live stream, we are at the Chattanooga Motorcar Festival, and as you can see, it's turning into a bit of a circus. But this is a really cool event, and if you've never been to the Chattanooga Motorcar Festival, I would highly encourage you. I cannot believe those kids are actually getting in that car. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool that they're letting them go in there,
Yeah, it's really nice.
The guy popped the hood on this over here, and the owner walked over and said, "Why is the hood?" We're like, "Well, we're sorry." But this is a very, very rare car, like exceptionally rare. Rooster, yeah, I'm not sure where you're at, but if you're in the greater Chattanooga area, come on down. It's worth a drive. Like if you know friends in Chattanooga area, tell them, hey, I'm going to come over just unannounced, and we're going to go to the Chattanooga Motorcar Festival because the Concours d'Elegance is tomorrow. And if these cars are mind-blowing, you ain't seen nothing yet. The Concours d'Elegance is the actual competition where they bring in the official judges, the big-name judges, and they actually give out the prizes. And if you've never been here to this Chattanooga Motorcar Festival, I highly recommend it. I do not know the cost. We got in as media passes for free, but really, really well done car. The owner said this is one of 178, and I think he said this is number one. He got the first one inside the United States, I believe. Let's keep on trucking here. Keep on going here. This really cool event. Yeah, I mean, mark your calendars for next year. If you are in the greater eastern part of the U.S., you're looking to drive. If you're the type who flies, excuse me, let me get through some traffic here. Show you this GT500 again. If you're the type that likes to fly to car shows, if you go to Laguna Seca, if you go to different big shows, if you go to SEMA, put the Chattanooga Motorcar Festival on your list, because this is cool and all. Like Saturday's cool, but the cars that come out tomorrow, the Concours, the Elegance cars are just incredible, just mind-blowing. And don't go anywhere. I'm right around the corner. I have more cars to look at here, so don't drop off. I'm just getting through some traffic here, so bear with me. There we go. Got more cars to check out here. Forgive me, where is City Cafe, Rooster? You seem to know the area, but that's the Westin. So just for context for Rooster here, that's the Westin. So if you know Chattanooga downtown, the Westin's right there. You just got to get to the Westin, and you found the festival, and it's going on. Like basically the entire downtown is consumed with cars and people right now. So We appreciate you watching, and please like and subscribe. Definitely check out our main channel, Fresh Vintage. That's our main channel where we have most of our car content. This is Fresh Vintage Shorts is our secondary channel where we have virtually all just vertical content. Rooster, thanks so much for hitting up Fresh Vintage Shorts. We appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Forgive me for annoying people by saying that 100 times over, but we're here to bring you the best car content around. On our main channel, Fresh Vintage, we're going to be going to SEMA. We're flying to Las Vegas in 2 weeks, so we'll be at SEMA Show 2024. There's a Citroen, sorry if I can speak. This has a very interesting engine. Let me show you the engine here. Very, very cool. And you don't really see, I mean, this is obviously not as rare as that XJ220, but you very rarely see these come out. And the thing, folks, everyone, I just want to stress is this stuff is all like, this stuff's all just like flawless, like perfect. When I say perfect, this by far, you see a little bit of, you know, it's not 100% perfect. This is by far the bottom of the list of the cars, and I'm not knocking this car at all. Please know that most of these cars are just immaculate. They're basically collector cars that randomly come out for this show and maybe one other show a year, you know. But honestly, these cars very rarely come out, and so it's worth taking the time, flying here, driving here. And like I said, not to knock the Citroen, but you see some very rare cars here that you just do not see but once in a blue moon. Like I've never seen. Yes, Rooster, we are based in Virginia, Roanoke, Virginia. And so we do whatever's, I say, you know, practically affordable. You know, this was a car drive and a hotel room night or two kind of thing. So, but SEMA is obviously the one where there's so much going on there. We have to go out there. So we also, on our main channel, Fresh Vintage, we went to Barrett-Jackson in Scottsdale. And for as cool as this is, like Barrett-Jackson in Scottsdale, it feels like the cars that are there, it's just mind-boggling. Like just so many incredible cars. Now there's some scuttlebutt and some conversation about, hey, this thing looks great, but it's actually bad news underneath. Or like, you know, the engine, something's wrong with it or whatever. The Barrett-Jackson auction was really cool to see. Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good, buddy. Sorry. Appreciate everybody watching. Definitely like and subscribe, please. Hit up Fresh Vintage and like there. This is I can't remember what year this is, but it's a one-off. It's literally just a three-wheeled motorcycle built by a French gentleman, and it's here. I mean, this is just a level of stuff that you see here. Very, very well done. You know, it's not obviously in perfect cosmetic shape, but the fact that it's even here, when are you going to see this stuff again? You know, I mean, seriously, when do you see something this quality and this rare just sitting here for everyone to go up? I mean, kids are getting in these things, people are touching them. We got a bunch more cars over here. Definitely a lot of Porsches over here. And let me just shout out something called Luftgekühlt. Luftgekühlt, or Luft for short, is a German word for air-cooled. Luftgekühlt, and I'm probably butchering it, is German for air-cooled. And this is the whole Luft section over here. We got a Honda Trail 70 kind of just chilling right here. This is the Westin. So Rooster, we're standing at the Westin now. There's the sign. And we're just going to walk over here and show you the Luftgekühlt display. So Patrick Long and some of his business partners, they got together and they said, let's design a Porsche-focused car show that's not your average car show. how many car shows, cars and coffees do you go to where everyone just lines up in the, the parking lot in the parking spots, and then we all get out and we drink coffee and we talk to each other? There's nothing wrong with that, please no. It's just Luft is a little different, and they intentionally make their displays different. Like this is a very, very cool display, and we actually got to see them paint and then peel these off yesterday. But this is a 935, and very, very cool. And this is kind of what Luft is. Like, they'll take over the docks, so to speak. I think I don't know if they were in LA or what city they were in California, but they'll kind of just park a car in and around the shipping area and the actual unloading docks in California. They actually had one on the lot of Orlando Studios. I think that was a couple months ago, a month or two ago. Forgive me if I'm getting that wrong. Yeah, it's a custom build. It's interesting, the guy that designed the entire Luft, he's here. He's a very cool guy. We got to talk to him briefly. Pardon me, sir. Sneak by here. Very neat cars here. Yeah, Rooster stopped on by. I apologize. I can't tell you how much it is to get in here, but the number of people in here make me think that either everyone in Chattanooga has all the money in the world to burn, or it doesn't cost that much. Because I thought the tickets were like $100 for a day, but it may not be that much here. Yeah, it does look like a adult Hot Wheels. That's pretty much what you're looking at here. Also, if you're looking for scan tools and shop equipment, we have another channel called Fresh Vintage Garage, and that's where we put all of our scan tools, our shop equipment, electrical testing, smoke machines, and so on. Definitely check that out as we keep walking through. Well, it's 12 o'clock. It's high noon here. There's a nice Carrera GTS here. Oddly enough, I haven't seen any Mazdas here. Not really been any Mazdas here. So if you're just joining us, I know I've said this a million times already, but if you're just joining us, we are in Chattanooga, Tennessee for the 2024 Chattanooga Motorcar Festival. I'm just going to swing through the Ferraris one more time because I want everyone to see here what we saw earlier. Let me just swing through the Ferraris, and they are up the hill here, so it's a little bit of a walk, but don't go anywhere because it's well worth the actual walk up there. Very nice Spider here. They're just cars, there's just cars on cars on cars.
You're gonna have a convertible come into it.
We're gonna walk up here and go through the Ferraris. Don't go anywhere. I gotta go up around this corner. I should be able to get past all the people, so to speak. But yeah, if you like going to car shows, definitely check out Chattanooga Motorcar Festival's website. Let me sneak by you guys here. Sorry, buddy. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, let's check out some Ferraris here. Don't go anywhere. We got plenty of Ferraris here. Also, if you're looking for shop equipment, scan tools, check out Fresh Vintage Garage, but also check out our website, Scan Tool Depot. Let me go down to this end here. Actually, I'm just going to duck the line. You're getting, by watching this short, or this live stream, you're getting exclusive, I can duck the line and get away with it kind of access. And just seeing any one of these cars would be exceptional. Just, a treat. Just seeing it on the street, but seeing them all here They're very, very, very rare to see this many. Very, very cool to see this many cars all in one place. And big shout out to Ferrari of Atlanta, because I believe the Ferrari Club of Atlanta and the Ferrari dealer, I believe they orchestrate all of this and put it all together. Because some of these cars, you'll never see these cars, short of getting extremely lucky and they're just out randomly driving around. But a lot of these, they don't even show up. You just don't see them. Like this is a 1952. I believe it's a 375C right here. You just don't see this really ever, per se. Really, really awesome to see this many cars. And I think that's where we're going to wrap things up. If you haven't watched our other videos, definitely go to Fresh Vintage. We did a bunch more walkthroughs here. We have the Broad Arrow car auction that we're going to. We're literally going to stop this stream and then go to the auction because they're going to do live streaming of the auction. So we're going to have that coming up here on Fresh Vintage. So hop over to Fresh Vintage. Definitely check out our live streams. And we'll see you there probably in about half hour or so, because the live stream for the auction should be starting over there soon. But with that, we appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. And this is Tom signing off. Oh, before we sign off, there's Jay. Say hi to the good people of YouTube.
No minute like the last, huh?
A minute like the last. Jay was over doing some stuff. But we're going to go to the Broad Arrow auction, right?
Yeah. Stay tuned for auction action.
Auction action over on Fresh Vintage, our main channel. So.
Fresh Vintage, yep.
Right. Okay, well let's roll. Thank you, sir. We'll see you guys here soon on Fresh Vintage.